what's going on, guys? Kale here, coming at you with another video. For those of you that are new to the channel, I am an endgame player with 3 accounts, all in the kind of endgame status. I've got a 4-year account, a 3-year-old account, and then just roughly about a 2-year-old account. With that being said, though, what this video is going to be primarily about, or basically entirely about, is going to be the upcoming Witch's Coven event. So we're going to take a look at that real fast. There is some stuff that is still kind of unknown, I would say, at this time. There are some data mines about it, but until that actually kind of comes out, it's not a certain thing, and we will certainly talk about that if the possibility of it does happen, which I kind of semi-confident it does. Obviously, with Scopely, things are always subject to change, especially with data mines. Data mines are not 100% fact. A lot of the times they're roughly about 99% accurate, but every now and again they do something that kind of changes up. For example, with the current Pestilence Scourge event, the original data mine actually says that you were supposed to get red stars for Morgan Le Fay in the Pestilence Orb, which did not come to fruition, and essentially now her red stars are tied to dark promo credits as well as how well you place on the leaderboard with this event. But this video is not about Morgan Le Fay or the Pestilence Scourge, so I do want to kind of just get back on subject and kind of take a look at this Witch's Coven milestone. So the milestone did pop up in-game today at server reset, so about 26 minutes at the time of filming this, and hopefully, you know, the additional information will come out tomorrow at server reset, and hopefully that will be a component of this event. So we'll talk about that and just kind of go from there. So looking at the rewards, it's a pretty standard set of milestone rewards. You've got purple gear, mostly in the Catalyst side of things. So you've got purple catalyst, you've got orange catalysts, and then you also, around milestone 12, kind of start getting your first Agatha Harkness shards. Just based off of the milestones in here, there is a whopping total of 55 Agatha Harkness shards, and obviously she is a 100 shard unlock, so this is not quite enough to unlock her. You'll be 45 shards short, essentially. But we're going to talk about how I think those other 45 shards are going to come to be. So scoring for this is pretty simple and pretty standard with these type of events. The only thing I would say that kind of mainly fluctuates is sometimes the point value of opening these orbs. In this case, for Agatha Harkness, they are going to be occult hex orbs, and each orb you open is going to award you 132 points. Now, just from the kind of simple math, to get to milestone 35, you are going to need to open just about a little bit over 93 orbs. It's like 93 point something or other. So obviously you can't have a fraction of an orb opened, so you are going to have to open up 94 orbs in total to complete the Witch's Coven milestone. Now, why is that important? There's kind of 2 main reasons, maybe kind of 2.5. Obviously, the 55 Agatha Harkness shards are going to be the kind of main prize of this milestone event. Some secondary prizes, though, you do get Agatha Harkness's Hero Unique, which is these augmented arcane magics. She is going to need 18 of those to go to G16 if you're planning to take her that way. And a lot of the times with arena teams, you probably want to take them to their highest gear tier available in the game. I would say, though, I would kind of caution against kind of taking any Darkhold member to G16 unless you have actually finished DD5, or if you're planning to take them into DD5. For me personally, I think that's just kind of a bigger priority to complete DD5 versus kind of building up an arena team. Just kind of with Scopely's current kind of timetable, an arena meta team, you might get 6 months out of it. You know, long gone are the days of Black Order, where Black Order was in the arena meta for over a year. So, you know, you certainly can invest in the arena team if you so choose, take them to G16 if you want. You'll certainly get some short-term benefits from that. You'll probably be placing higher in your arena shard, which gets you more cores. But kind of trying to think of the long term for myself personally, I'm not taking any of these characters to G16 unless they are in my DD5 plans. But anyway, some other noteworthy prizes in this event, if you will. We did mention they're kind of like 2.5. So the other ones you're getting, I'm going to kind of lump them together, but you are almost getting an Elite 6 orb. So if you get these 3 milestones right here, that's going to bring you up to 4,000 Elite 6 credits, and it takes approximately, well, exactly 5,000 of these. So you'll be 1k short of an Elite 6, and then you're also going to be at 2,500. You'll get 2,500 for kind of the first Elite 5 milestone, which is kind of higher up. In total, it's going to come out to 4,500, so just 500 short of an Elite 5, which is pretty good. So that's kind of another set of rewards. And then the other kind of like 0.5, you're going to get some T4s if you need them. And so let's say 120. Okay, so that says just 20. So you get a bunch of, you'll get some elite T4 orbs, and then also you're going to get some teal mystic pieces. So I'd say those are all pretty good rewards. Looks to be a good milestone type event. Now, it does seem like they're kind of going back to the older style of these type of events that require an orb opening, and the kind of primary way, at least that is so far confirmed, that you're going to be ordering or gaining these points rather, is by blitzing. And if this is like events in the past that do award those orb fragments, there's a possibility of you getting different increments of the orb fragment, with kind of the grand prize / RNG component of that being a full orb. So I think it's going to be very important to be doing as many blitz rotations as possible. If you're one of those people that are planning to go hard in this event, that might mean those 2-hour timers for blitz rotations. And I would highly encourage people to go hard on this event, as, this is for an arena meta character. It's going to affect your daily income of cores, how many cores you're getting back on the regular. So I think it is important to kind of go hard on that aspect of it. Now, so the ways that they've kind of confirmed that you are going to get these orb fragments is going to be from blitzing. You're going to kind of get your predetermined allotment based off of RNG on each fight. And then the other one, and I'm going to actually triple check this real quick, but there is going to be a core spending component to this as well. And just opening that up real quick. That is going to be known as the Arcane Witchery milestone, and I don't have it pulled up on screen currently, but this is on the Marvel Strike Force homepage in their blog updates. So in reading that, this Arcane Witchery milestone, if you spend power cores, it's going to be a 10-day event. The rewards are going to include those Occult Hex Orb Fragments, Dark Promo Credits, Elite 6 Credits, and Doctor Strange Shards. Now, they haven't specified which Doctor Strange this is supposed to be. My assumption would be that it's going to be the old Doctor Strange, since they didn't say it was Doctor Strange Heartless, or DSH as I've been calling him. So the Doctor Strange aspect of it is pretty useless. He's not really used anywhere, but the other rewards seem pretty good. We'll see how many Occult Hex Orb Fragments we get, how many Dark Promos we get, and I would imagine you're probably going to get the remainder of that Elite 6 in this event. So I would imagine there's probably going to be at least 1,000 Elite 6 credits, so that'll actually give you a full Elite 6. Now, the other way that was data mined on how you're going to be getting these orb fragments is actually going to be through spending campaign energy as well as ISO 8 energy. Now, this is obviously if this does come to fruition. So what I would highly suggest is, until we get more clarification on this, which probably won't be until server reset tomorrow, for players that are based in the North American time zones, I would highly encourage holding out on doing your daily energy refreshes up here. And honestly, if you haven't already, I would consider maybe holding off on doing those ISO 8 refreshes as well, because you've got the potential to kind of give yourself an influx of these occult orbs. And typically, normally in the past, it's kind of fluctuated a little bit, but most of the time, kind of one of the tried and true staples is that for every 1 energy you spend, it's going to equal 1 piece of an orb fragment. So you spend 10 energy, you get 10 orb fragments, and obviously you need 2,000 orbs or orb fragments to open an orb. So if that's the case, if they do a direct 1-for-1, over the course of the 10 days, I would say easily, especially if you're doing your 4 refreshes a day, you can probably easily come across probably about 900 campaign energy. And then kind of very similar, maybe not quite as much with the ISO 8, but with the ISO 8 energy, I would say you're probably looking at maybe a little over half an orb a day, and the event is, at least from what we can tell from the blog post, is set to last for 10 days. So over that 10 days, you should probably get at least 5 orbs just from kind of doing your normal campaign energy and ISO 8 energy. And then obviously there's potential for more with the Blitz and how much spending cores actually awards you those occult orb fragments. But so I want to say I think that is kind of the way that you're going to be able to earn those hex occult orbs or occult hex orbs. The other thing I wanted to mention too, while we are talking about kind of maybe saving your energy tomorrow, another thing I would possibly consider is if you are currently using the web store, and the web store does have that kind of bonus 100 energy if you do just 1 blitz attacks. So I would highly encourage holding on to that till tomorrow as well. But that's going to be it for the time being. That's just kind of a quick rundown of the Agatha Harkness event with the information that is currently available to us. If that does change, I will certainly probably post an update. But for right now, what I think you're going to want to do, obviously try to get as many blitz rotations in as you can. Hopefully you have a full 38 teams. You'll be spending cores to get those fragments, and hopefully it will also include spending campaign energy and ISO 8 energy. So I just want to say good luck to unlocking Agatha Harkness to everyone that is watching. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe if you did find this video helpful, and hit that notification bell. I do kind of post videos when there's something kind of relevant going on in the game, so if you want to be kind of kept up to date on that, that's the best way to do it. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your week and take it easy.